Oh, my struggle started when I tore my meniscus. I was playing basketball in the late 90s. I tore a meniscus. And I continued to continue to play on it. And it got worse and worse and worse, and then I had my first surgery. And then I took time off to let that heal, and then I started playing again, and then I ripped my other meniscus a couple years later. And that was surgery after surgery after surgery after surgery, and they just got progressively worse. And I just kept playing basketball and stuff on the ripped meniscus, and I just kept thinking, I'm invulnerable. Nothing's gonna hurt me, and I was just limping, but it wasn't drastically painful, but it was still something I should have taken more care of, and I continued to play, and then I got to be over 400 pounds, and I was still playing basketball, and my doctor says, as my knee doctor says, he goes, only a moron would play basketball weighing over 400 pounds. Hello, I'm the moron. That's when I destroyed him. And it wasn't long. By 2000, I want to say by 2007, I was really having problems walking. And then and it just got progressively worse until, I want to say, I literally could not walk more than 10 feet last year. And then I tried CBD oil, and that helped a little bit of inflammation. And but even when I first came here, and Mike knows this, because I told him, I was honest, I'm like, dude, I can't walk more than like 20 feet without having to sit. So when we first started, I think I talked about this before, when we first started, I had to walk over to we had to walk over to this area to do some stuff. I had to sit twice walking over. And that's when it was really, really bad. So when the workout started, it was a lot of, I'm sure it was annoying for him, but it was a lot of care of what I can and can't do. Like, for example, this is true, when I first got here, I could not do a simple squat. Now, we start out every single workout with me doing this, and it's what, 3 sets of 15?
15.
And I do them,
45
and I knock them out with no problem. But when I first got here, and I think when I first met with Logan, it was literally, I could not get up without, I'd have to grab this and adjust it, and really just to get up and take a step. But now it's literally, it's easy to do this again. I couldn't do that when we first started. I want to live a long life and be productive. I mean, that's what I want. I want to feel better. And I was hung up on the weight. And then I changed it. I was like, you know what? Instead of focusing so much, I want to lose weight faster. But I started focusing on just how good I feel. And if I focus on how much better I feel, it seems like I feel better about everything. And I'm still losing weight, which is great, but the feeling better is actually something that that changes life. I mean, I could weigh less and still feel like crap. I'd rather feel good. And by the way, I'm sure I do weigh less, but I'm not focusing on it. I'm not stressing on it anymore.
That's good, man.
I'm losing it and feeling better. I noticed every time I weighed myself, I just got stressed out and I just got angry, and so it's better to just not even think about it and just feel better.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good process.
Like, for example, seriously, it doesn't matter how much weight I lost. That's not as important as the fact that now I can move. The parking lot was filled. I had to park all the way down, and I'm here. I walked in, and it wasn't even that bad today. So, that's the stuff that I can do now that I couldn't do.
The good news is you just warmed yourself up.
Yeah. And the walking in was sort of the warm up. No, but it's nice because just doing things that I haven't been able to do is awesome. I was on the treadmill for a little bit the other day, and You know, that was something that I did, like 90-second spurts of. I was on it for a few minutes the other day, just as a warm-up before we started. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm able to do now, which is, it feels great.
It only gets better.
Yeah.
It only gets better.
And I do some things, like, I see it. I mean, I can physically do some things that I shock some people. Like the other day we were sitting here talking and just stretching. And I did this thing where I just stretched out. Some woman was looking at me. I could tell she's like, "Oh my God, how did that fat guy just touch it?" But that's the kind of thing that I can do. And I couldn't do it when we first started, but now I can. It feels good. So yeah, that's the stuff that's every day I'm seeing little things like that.
Well, good job, man. You should be proud of yourself.
I am. I'm proud. I feel good.
Yeah.